Company. Today we're shooting my very picks for autumn winter 2014 and I'm really excited to be talking to you about it.
What's your getting ready process? Do you plan all your clothes the night before, or do you just like a mad scramble in the morning?
I like to always plan my outfits because otherwise it can be really stressful and you end up with serious wardrobe. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Like everything all over the floor and then you're suddenly like, I have nothing to wear, even though there's hundreds of things on your floor. So I like to plan.
How would you say your style has changed over the years?
I think that I've got braver and decided to try out wearing more things. I think I always used to stick to one certain thing and I would never used to accessorise, or I'd wear really boring shoes, and now I love mixing things up and accessorising and putting a really cool shoe with a basic outfit.
Do you have any tips on wearing print?
I think just try stuff on and see what looks good and see what you like. You know, I think it's all about just trying out. You can't tell until you've got it on.
How would you describe your style?
My style is quite feminine and girly, but then I like to mix it up and add a slight edge with a really cool shoe, or I like wearing like leather cuff bracelets and just things that add a little oomph, because otherwise it can be a bit too floaty and girly.
Have you had any major fashion disasters?
My worst thing at the moment is having a spray tan too dark. I absolutely hate it when I do that. I always, the next day, if I see photos after I've been to like a red carpet event or something, I'm like, no, why did I do that?
Who's your fashion icon? It could be a celebrity or someone in your family or a friend.
Olivia Palermo, 100%.
Do you go by trends or do you shop by what suits your body shape?
Definitely what suits my body shape. I do like looking at the trends and getting inspired by them and having a bit of fun with them, but I'll always tweak it to suit my body shape. For example, if suddenly really boxy jackets were on trend, I wouldn't wear them because they just don't suit me. I pick and choose the trends that I like and that suit me.
What's your most treasured item of clothing? It can be a family heirloom or just something that you're really loving at the moment.
At the moment, it's going to sound really materialistic now to say, no, you said family heirloom, but I am going to have to say at the moment it's my Sergio Rossi shoes. Is that how you say it? Sergio Rossi?
Yeah.
I don't know. They are pretty amazing.
What are they like?
I'm going to have to like really look after them, so they're very expensive. They're like black velvet, really intricate design. It's really hard to explain, but they're amazing.
Are you a fan of vintage?
Not massively, no. I would happily say not really at all. I would be interested in like little like vintage pieces of jewellery and things, but I like my clothes to be new. I'm not cool enough to be vintage.
Our readers are loving prom at the moment. We want to know, did you go to prom? And if you did, what did you wear?
I actually wore vintage to my prom, which is quite funny, considering I just said I don't wear it. It was kind of an off chance. I didn't really have anything to wear, and then one of my bestest friends, Maddie, said her auntie had this vintage black lace, really gothic, like it had a bodice and then just puffed out. I should have probably asked my mum to get a photo and you could use it in the video.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, so I wore that and it was really cool.
What's 3 things in your handbag that you can't live without?
Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. I've used that for years and it's always, in interviews, it's always a product I say because it is honestly my top product. My own Tanya Burr Cosmetics lip gloss, obviously. I'm loving Aurora at the moment. And what else? My Bobbi Brown powder in pale yellow. I love that.
And finally, what's your favourite Disney princess?
I love Belle, but I also love Aurora, hence why I named the lip gloss after her. I think she is amazing.